Yeah, right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. I hope everyone is doing fine. I thought that this would be helpful. My name is Dr. Nancy Miles Bafo Jimfi. I'm addressing my UGRC150 students, if I should say, on behalf of the team of lecturers in my capacity as a courses coordinator and examiner now. UGRC150, Critical Thinking and Practical Reasoning. I just thought it would be helpful to send this very quick note to you, of course, on behalf of the whole team, the instructors and also the teaching assistants, to first of all congratulate you for a job well done. You've all done well. You've gone through the whole set of units that we expected you to cover, from introductory sessions through the language bits, definitions, types of declaratives. You went to equivocation and co. You've done some the unit 5 empirical versus the normative. Went to unit 6, you did deduction versus induction. Your unit 7 focused on the types of inductive arguments. And then unit 9, causal reasoning. Unit 10 on the informal fallacies. So you've done a good job now, and first of all is a congratulations. And then you've gone through some assessments in the course. You've done assessment 1, which was 10%, the essay type. Assessment 2 was also 10% essay type. Then you've done your interim assessment, that's the expectation, which was worth 30 marks. So the 3 sets of assessments you've done so far in the course should have already given you your 50% in the course, and you have the last 50% to do, which is in your exam. The timetable that the university has communicated, at least before I left briefly to return back, I've not seen any change yet. So it is still between Tuesday and Wednesday. Please understand that the university's exams are conducted by the university. It's not a lecturer done thing. Your lecturer doesn't have so much of a say in which day and time you write an exam in the university. Neither does the examiner or the coordinator of the course for this particular course, which is co-taught. So your orientation has to be right. If you have a notice circulated by the university telling students that you should be at a certain venue at a certain time, you want to be there. I took the time of this conference session to speak. I could have just sent an email like I always do, but sometimes students still have I want to believe, the senior high school orientation, or better still, a certain, I will talk to my lecturer or I'll talk to the course coordinator or examiner afterwards. But that is problematic. I think we had 1 or 2 such instances with the interim assessment, and it will go against the student. You see that some generally had health concerns that are validated by the university, and that is not in contention. We are not in charge of our health, so the university has an arrangement for that. As far as I know, if you missed an exam because of health, the university allows you to take the course the next year. It's not like because you missed the exam, the marks should be awarded to you. No. Or I attended a funeral, or there was traffic on it. Those are not admitted by the university. It's not a lecturer thing or an examiner thing. So I just wanted to speak for you to hear that and be minded. Take note of the time you are given by the university, not the lecturer. Don't say, oh, doc, please open it in your office and let me write. It's not done that way. The university sets up invigilators, pays them for the specific time that you will go and write, not for another person's time. And so the orientation must be right. Don't, please, just in case you did that, don't try what you did with the IE, also with the final exam, just in case there were not many. I got 1 or 2 emails about that, but I want you to understand, if you did that, then I won't be able to do anything about it. Neither will your lecturer or an HOD or anyone. It's the university's rules. Also, take note that you cannot ask the invigilator or the one supervising to give you another seat. It's an illegality. That is why it's not wickedness or inconsiderate posturing of the invigilator. He is also accountable for where he placed you, because the university is trying to maintain integrity and consistency. And so Go to the exam confident. You have something just similar to what you did with your IA, some 2 short answer questions or maybe 3 or 4, depending on the gravity of it. It's part of the, the intrigue that you go into the exam with. So you do some short answers, you do some multiple choice questions, but this time on your unit 6, 7, 9, and 10, like has been said in your course outline from day 1, and it is still there for you to look at. That is where your exam questions will come from. The course resource tool, the course site, gives you recorded lecture content only to help your revision, just in case your group session didn't, you feel it didn't help you that much, or you need something to refer to. The examiner of the course, on behalf of the colleagues, put recordings that were done during the session there. They are there for you to access and to use to help you revise, together with the textbook and your own sessions and the slides there for you to do well. I am very hopeful and confident that you will do very well. So we are done with, I think, the first 2 assessments grading. We'll add the interim assessment, and because you don't really have a revision week, this is week 10, ending today, Friday. Okay, but you are writing your final exam on Tuesday. That means you didn't get a revision week. That's why we already admonished that you do your learning alongside, and I hope that you come out excellently well, and we'll do our best to release results. Keep following announcements on the course site, not on WhatsApp platforms or on student activist platforms. They will not know what the instructor or the examiner or the team of lecturers may have for you. You want to reference the course site, which is what your UGRC150 site, not for City Campus if you're a main campus student, not for DE if you're a main campus student. You see, you have to reference your course site so you know information that is meant for you. I wish you well on behalf of the entire team of instructors and teaching assistants, and on your own behalf, all the best in your exam. Take care. Send me your emails or queries via the email circulated on the course site that you know of, and I'll do well to respond to them. I wish you well. Tschüss from Germany. Take care.